What's going on, Clash Crashers? Rocky here today, and today we are here with the next part of the Builder Has Left event, week 4. If we look here, it says the Wizard's new spell. Still no sign of the Builder, and the Wizard has taken over. So the Wizard's going to be our builder for this week of events. He's cooked up something big to crush and confuse enemies. The Birthday Boom is here, brew for a limited time. So the Birthday Boom spell is going to be a new spell. It's going to kind of act similar to a lightning as far as damage on the base, and it's also going to confuse enemies, and we're going to kind of check that out. There's also a nice little event with it where we can get 250 free gems if we use one birthday spell and win the raid. So we're going to check that out a little bit later in a different video, but today we're going to test out the Birthday Boom spell event against a bunch of different level defenses, see how it reacts with heroes and enemy troops and stuff like that. But first, make sure you guys subscribe and turn on those notifications to make sure you get all the great new update, all the great new content coming out to the channel. Turn on those notifications, ring that bell, guys, do it, and leave a like on this video. So let's go ahead and get into this video, guys. Alright guys, so if you kind of look here, this is what we're going to be doing today. We got different level defenses starting at Town Hall 7 level all the way up to some max defense levels, and we're going to see how this Birthday Boom spell kind of reacts against some of these different defense levels, and we're also going to check out what it does with the heroes, because it says it confuses enemy troops. So we're going to check that out, but I don't know, guys. We got 5 birthday spells, and it's also going to leave behind a present. I'm going to wait for these heroes to kind of walk around here, and we're going to kind of see how this baby's going to come in and confuse these heroes. What does it mean by that? So let's go ahead, and as they're making their final lap around, one more lap, they're going to come in, and there we go. We're going to go ahead, drop the birthday surprise on it, and it's going to kind of stun them for a second, guys. So it's going to slow down enemies. That's pretty interesting. If we do it again, go ahead and just stun them for a quick second. Pretty interesting stuff right there, guys. Stunning the heroes, slowing them down, making them, you know, not react, not act. So that could be pretty interesting in the middle of a raid. Looking forward to using that when we go out and complete the event. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and start off on the cannons. We're just going to drop one birthday boom on each cannon here. And you see there at that level 7, the level 8 Town Hall 7 level, it does quite a bit of damage. Again, it kind of acts similar to a lightning spell. I can't give you guys final stats on this because it's not quite out yet. But once it does come out, you guys will be able to compare it to the stats of a lightning spell. But it kind of looked like it stunned the defenses there also. I kind of want to test that. Let me go ahead and reload up with some spells and test this out real quick. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and throw in my king and see if the spell pauses the defenses here. Let's see if it's going to go ahead and stun. It does pause the defenses also, so it's almost like a half a second freeze or something like that. Pretty interesting stuff right there, guys. Pretty interesting stuff. Let's check out the archer towers next. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and come in here and not necessarily zap, but we're going to go ahead and birthday boom on some of these archer towers here, guys. If we see here, they're going to come in with that present, smash on the archer towers, and you guys can kind of see the damage from the different levels here. We even got the geared up feature. And just for the record, guys, you cannot donate these similar to the battle ram. You can't donate these in the clan castle. There's some pretty interesting stuff there. I like that it kind of slows up the defenses. The next one is the one I'm going to be most worried about, like the air defenses, because air defenses, you know, zap quick, that's kind of a real thing. So let's go ahead and get into the air defenses next, guys. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and start on this level 6 air defense here and kind of work our way up. So there's level 6, level 7 here, level 8, and then a max level 9 air defense. And I purposely brought a max quake on here so we can drop 2 of these on there and drop a quake so we can kind of see what that's looking like as well. Again, final numbers not finalized, but doesn't really take out the full effect like a zap quake might. So pretty interesting stuff there, guys. Let's check out the wizard towers next. All right, guys, so wizard towers coming in, pretty basic stuff again, starting at the lower level and working our way up. And again, if we throw in a hero on these wizard towers and throw that spell on it, it's going to pause the wizard tower, so it's not going to damage. That's really interesting. I really like that part about it. But again, it doesn't look like it's doing a ton of damage, whereas other stuff might. So let's go ahead and back out of here. We got to test out some mortars for sure. So let's go ahead and test out some mortars. All right, guys, we have some mortars here, and make sure you stay tuned. We're going to try some clan castle stuff next. Kind of see how this reacts against some clan castle troops. And again, mortars, we're going weak to, you know, stronger up to the level 10 mortar here. Pretty interesting stuff, doing a little bit more damage to the mortars, and then if we earthquake, we might be able to take it out there. And if you notice, guys, those presents being left there, we're going to show what you get from those presents as well. So let's check out some clan castle troops here. All right, guys, for this one, I have a clan castle full of archers, 35 archers in here. I'm going to try to lure all these girls out and see if we can get them hit with the birthday surprise spell here. Tons of archers just coming out. Let's see. Okay, I think we got them all pulled. So let's pull them just a little bit further over, and let's go ahead and crush them. See how it does. Ooh, it took them all out, so pretty interesting there. Those were max archers, crushed them all in one shot, so pretty good damage there. Let's try some other troops here. Alright guys, for this one we have some wizards, and wizards is a really common clan castle that you might actually see, so let's go ahead and pull these wizards over here and kind of see how these guys are going to react. Let's pull them over one more time and drop the spell on them and see how they go. Crush! Absolutely crushed there, so works pretty effectively against wizards as well. What else can we try? Maybe let's try some air troops, see if air troops hold up against it. Alright guys, let's go ahead and see if we can get some balloon action going on here, which should be pretty decent, except for the balloons are going to chase these goblins back and forth, but we could get the balloon pulled over there. That'll be good. So let's go ahead and drop a spell on these balloons, see if it works out. It does work out, and it freezes them there, so pretty interesting on the balloons. It will take about 2, and it's harder to judge like where the balloons are, so it will take 2, and it does freeze them, so pretty interesting there on the balloons. Let's try a dragon. Alright guys, for this one I actually went with more of a clan castle that you might see in war, and we got a witch, we got baby dragon, we got a Valkyrie in here, a lot of stuff you might actually see more in like the war scene. So let's go ahead and move everything over here. We're gonna go ahead and see that witch kind of pulling by herself with the Larrys, drop the spell, takes out everything but the baby dragon and the Valkyrie. Let's see how it does against the witch. Takes the witch out one shot. So pretty interesting stuff there, guys. Hopefully this gives you some info about the spell. Pretty interesting. I'm looking forward to doing this event and completing it for some free gems. Let's go ahead and get back out and see what we get out of those presents that are kind of left behind here. Let's see what we get out of those. I got a few presents over here on my base, if you guys see here. And again, I can't give you guys the exact stats for the surprise spell because it's not finalized yet. But we're going to go ahead and check out these presents. Quick little intro to the spell. If we notice there, we get 5,000 elixir for each spell. So kind of giving you a nice little boost up as far as elixir goes. And that's what it is, guys. That's what it is. We're going to be doing some let's play of the event, which the birthday boom spell event, which will be pretty cool once this event comes out. But I wanted to do a quick introduction to this spell, to this event. This will be a 7-day event, just like all the other ones have been. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's video. Make sure you subscribe, leave a like, and you guys take it easy. Keep on Clash Bashing.